why they always running. They always running. Once I step there, if they park here, run is the step there. If they park here, run is the officers when they're investigating. I made 16 parts of shorts this morning. It was a tour of where I walk around when I step through the windows, walking by faith with God. Yes, I am happy. No one can take my joy. If they understood, they would just give up already. They think they bother me. They just making themselves miserable. Since I was little, nothing ever got to me. You know, the 56-year-old sister I have, the one who just have a baby at 56, let me see, 55, 1 month before 56. Yeah, she slept with a 53-year-old man and got the baby, the baby that she doesn't care for. She travels 24/7, okay? She travels 24/7. She's a shaman. I am from a family or ancestry of shaman. I believe she may have gotten part of it too, because not only she travels, she scratches. She scratch people's body. When you wake up with marks on your body that you have to let heal. Jesus, God, these people really exist. I can't believe they exist. They exist for real. Listen, God, I don't want to offend God. Certain things that come to my mind, I would say, like, I wish I were this, I wish I were that. But because I don't want to offend God, I don't say them. Listen, uh, being a man or being a woman, sometimes I do feel like I were a man. Although I've lived my life being in charge of everything for me, because even when I'm in a house with a husband, I'm always in charge because they never really take responsibilities. Um, do this, Katsia, do this. I'll be like, why don't you do it? You're a man. Even things with computers. Come on, electronics mostly is a men things. So go do it. No, come on. It's either they're not able to remember their passwords. Taurus and Scorpio are two people who have problems with memory. Um, for some reason, I'm always in charge of certain things because they refuse to take some responsibilities. Um, Today has been so far a good day for me because I have joy. I don't let anything bothers me to take away that joy of today. I am hoping to be taken off the blacklist that they have placed me on blacklist for me not to function and work. I already prayed. Now I'm waiting for God's answer because they must remove me from that blacklist. I love what I do and I have a passion for it. Remove me from the blacklist for God's sakes. I don't pray against the people yet. The person knows himself, but it would be great that you do it yourself. I don't have to call names. You know yourself. Remove my name from the blacklist. How you gonna ask question? You doubt about my real name and then you actually block the right name. I'm sorry. I just have to laugh. In this video, I'm gonna laugh about this, okay? How can you question my real name and then you actually block my real name for me, while you calling somebody else Ketsia in bed. Two people, I don't know, they were walking around here, so we don't know who they are. We just put them up here just in case. All right. I like having a record of license plate that come through here. Okay. Yeah, traffic is always bad around here. They blacklist me not to work to please a woman that used my name. And one time I connect with the individual, they asked me, what is your real name? So if you didn't have my real name already, how did it work when you blocked me and I haven't been able to work really because you blocked the right name? Remove me off the blacklist. If ever you feel pity, I don't want pity of nobody. I've done nothing wrong. Investigation after investigation, test after test, they find nothing wrong on me, nothing wrong against me. Therefore, remove my name from the blacklist and the dark web. My emails are on the dark web. Remove me off the dark web so I can function. You know how sometimes, now I'm speaking in general, people do you wrong to play hero in your life? This is the predicament I find myself. I married one, a Scorpio. I don't know why God always let these people get attracted by my energy. The water signs, they always get attracted by me for some reason. Even when I look young, even when I look old. Listen, this is just like a, how you call it, deferment or not deferment, deformation. Pseudo deformation. People take me for experiment. They do whatever they want with me. The only thing God doesn't let them do is the killing. But they take me for experiment. Let me laugh. Because they cannot kill. The killing, they cannot do it. Anyway, remove my name from the blacklist. Go somewhere to yourself and pray. Pray about it. Pray about it and realize that you really cannot keep a mother of 3 in a blacklist, a licensed professional, a board certified ASCP in a blacklist not to work. It doesn't make any sense. Where is your heart? What kind of heart you have? Let there be stillness in my midst. I want to be removed off the blacklist. Remove me from the blacklist. I cannot say God will bless because God didn't tell you to do it in the first place. It was done to please other legs. I try to be nice, y'all. It was done to please other legs. Remove me from the blacklist. Remove my emails from the dark web. I'm gonna start praying against this because I need to go back to work. I'm serious about this. I am dead serious about this. I want to return to work. Remove my name off the blacklist. Remove my emails from the dark web. I don't have to depend on somebody to hire me in order for me to be active again. When I went to school, y'all. I went to school. I studied a full week. After I finished histology program, I studied a full week to sit my board exam. I literally rewrote the whole Frida Carson book. I believe only the last chapter I left alone because it was a histochemistry class. There weren't gonna be too many questions about that, so I didn't really have to worry about uh, rewriting it. I rewrote 16 chapters of the book, the textbook. Frida Carson called it the Bible. 1 week, one full week, I rewrote every chapter by chapter, the whole book by chapters, in my understanding, and to make sure I went and sit my board test one time. The way I perceive it, I went and sit my board test in 2013, and I took it one time and I passed my test. Then I applied for my state license. Do not keep my name on that list. Remove my name from the blacklist. If you were able to put it on, you are able to remove it too. Take my name off the blacklist. Remove my email from the dark web. Don't do this to a human being. If you can't remove my name from the blacklist, you put it there, remove it. If you don't remove it, you are not human. You are not human. How can you do this to a mother of 3? And my children they were all young when that started, okay? The first time I noticed my email in the dark web, it was 2017 in Lakeland, Florida. I got hired by Lakeland Regional Hospital, and then I was staying in a hotel because I had just relocated for that job. So I went, in order for me to start early, I went to a extended stay while I looked for an apartment. While I was in the extended stay, I looked at my credit report and I saw my email in the dark web. Therefore, they started to work on my case, for a long time. The time that I noticed them and I recognize and I know that they are working against me, it's been way prior to that. Yes, because I find my email on the dark web in my credit report back in 2017 in Lakeland, Florida. Remove my email, y'all. It is not fair, it's not right. The government has made their own investigation year after year, day by day. They keep hiring. You don't find now, and then you hire another investigator to do one. It's like it's an ongoing thing. You close one, and then you hire another one. This is not fair, y'all. Remove my name from your list so I can go return to work. I should not have to depend on somebody to hire me to work, because I went to school, I sit my board test, I apply for my state license. Therefore, remove my name from your blacklist, y'all. Yeah, this I noticed yesterday. It's not gonna stay. Mess with me all you want. It's not gonna stay. It's nothing. When you look at it, yeah, there is a little bump. It's not gonna stay. Whenever there is conspiracy or plots against someone, money is always involved. To my understanding, once the one spreading the money is out, everything ceases. The one spreading the money, honey, the one doing the recruiting, the one paying the money and then the money spread up. Listen, they call them head of the snakes. Once the head of the snakes got their head crushed, everything ceases. They seize. The head of the snake must be quashed in order for everything to end. Conspiracy against my name, conspiracy against my finances, conspiracy against my love life, conspiracy. Love life has been forever, my whole 51 year. Because starting 6 years old, they started to accuse me of things. The head of the snakes must be quashed. And it's not only one head of the snakes, because they create groups, different groups. Therefore, every group has a head of snake. The head of the snake must be quashed in order for my life to return to the way it's supposed to be. Remove my name from the blacklist. Investigation after investigation, you find nothing wrong on my name, you find nothing wrong on my identity. The only thing you might find wrong is whatever Claire was, my big sister Claire was, used my name against, because she's doing crimes with using my name. And if somebody really cares, the first thing they would help me with is getting my identity back, clear my name. I pray the right criminal should do the time for whatever they do on my name. Will move my name from the blacklist so I can go back to work. I should not be depending on nobody to hire me for me to have a life. I went to school. Not only I went to school for myself, I went to school for people. I took a plumbing class for about 10 to 11 months for my ex-husband because he didn't speak English. Listen, I do too much good for people to be blocking what is supposed to come to me. Remove my name from the blacklist. Remove my emails from the dark web. I start treating people fairly. Treating people fairly. All the tardiness on meeting somebody is causing and giving more time for whoever is against me to do more dark work on me. Now, let's talk about this. The one that is blocking you from meeting an individual, you keep sleeping with them. You think it's going to be possible? Her energy is all over you. I speak about that before. It's not a joke. This is what I feel, what I sense. You sleeping with the same person. Her energy, her negative energy, that person is full of dark karma. She kills, y'all. She kills. She got blood on every inch of a cell of an atom in her body. Blood. Children, adult. And she helped her mother to do the same thing, because what the mother does, she sits on the bed like a zombie and shaking her short legs and wait for the daughter to come back from the cemetery for rituals, for spells, and for the daughter to come back and give her what happened and how did it go. This is serious, y'all. I have other videos. I'm waiting for a certain time to see if I can make a longer video with every single one. I have videos of witchcraft oils on floors for me to walk over. When she took me to the courtroom for restraining order, the judge kicked her out because she screamed at the judge. She felt like she had power over the judge too. Oh, you talk to me first. You were talking to me first. And, she feels like she has authority. The judge, everybody keeps saying, ma'am, this is the judge you're talking to. She could not lower her voice because remember, she's on the pills. She couldn't lower her voice. Claire was Pierre. The judge kicked her out. He said, if you ever come back into my courtroom, because she was screaming at the judge. When she's on her pills, she cannot control it. Maybe she controls herself only when that man is coming by. And she's aggressive. He better be careful, because that sister of mine, Claire Rose Pierre, she used to use the iron and on my big brother's head. MC Saul Breaking Pierre. At that time I was 13. She hit my brother with the iron. If I were 13, she's only 5 years older than me, therefore she was 18. My sister Claire, the one that slept with the white man and have the baby. The one using my name being called in bed. I'm not gonna stop saying it because it's true. Remove my name from the blacklist so I can get back to work. It's not fair. Just for other legs, my name is in blacklist for what? For what? You please, you're black, your leg, your other legs, and then you keep my name in underneath it, and you keep going for it. You keep going for it while you. How you wait to work? You bringing her energy over. I don't want to feel her energy. Too much negativity around this lady. And I believe she was diagnosed with some disease. Yeah, last week she got diagnosed with some disease. Okay. And she's suffering with cancer. God give her cancer for bothering me. Her mom is suffering with 3-stage cancer too. Everybody that come after me, they all suffering. Most of them is cancer. Remove my name from the blacklist so I can get back to work. I don't have to wait on nobody to hire me. I should not have to wait for somebody to hire me. They should meet me working already. Try to be fair in your life. Try to be fair.